In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to take your designs in Canva and turn them into animated videos. Welcome back to the channel. My name is CJam and here we are on Canva, and this graphic that you're looking at right now is one that we made in our last Canva tutorial, right? And we made it from scratch. So if you want to check out that tutorial, be sure to check out the YouTube card to get that full in-depth design tutorial. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be animating this graphic, right? And we designed it in the aspect ratio of a YouTube video, in a YouTube thumbnail, in that video. And today all I did was I went up to resize and I just resized it to an Instagram reel. So that's why it's in this 9:16 aspect ratio that it is right now, and not in your traditional YouTube thumbnail 16:9 aspect ratio. So what I'm going to be doing now is just adjusting the elements to fill this vertical look, because we're making an Instagram reel, right? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to extend the background. You could also just like rotate it. Then I'm going to like increase the size of these two elements here. Well, I didn't want to select the lady to begin with, but we're going to need to increase the size of her eventually. So what I'm going to be doing is just like moving these around, right? We're going to make her a bit bigger, right? And we're going to move the words around. Well, let's move this circle as well, right? Let's move this, right? Let's move, well, I don't want to move her, I want to move this. And then, should I keep this? Yeah, let's rotate this actually. I'm just clicking on that rotate icon and just turning it, see that? And to make the elements bigger, I'm just selecting an element and just clicking and dragging on the corner. It's pretty straightforward. And then let's move the Canva for beginners up a bit. Let's move her over some more. What do you guys think? Canva for beginners, I want it to fit like in an empty space. I don't want it to get like cut off, right? So that's looking pretty cool to me. What do you guys think? So remember, all we're doing here is moving the elements around that we have, right? So we have a little fine text right here that says learnsharephotovideo.com. I'm just double clicking on it and changing it to @learnsharephoto, which is my actual Instagram handle. So I'm just deleting this and I'm just going to make it bigger. I'm just going to go to the transparency, turn it all the way up to 100, and then zoom back out. I'm holding the control button on my keyboard, command if you're on Mac, and I'm just rolling. I'm just clicking on the rotate icon right here and I'm just rotating it 90 degrees there, right? And then I can move it like off to the side if I want, so it shows up. So this is how it shows up like on Instagram, right? So that's fine by me. Let's tuck it there in the corner. Let's move the Canva for beginners right here. Maybe let's change, should I change this text? I wanted to say Canva for beginners. I definitely wanted to say that. Let's move it. Should I move it like up top here? All right, let's make the circle smaller. All right, move it down. So let's make this big purple outline. Let's move it down like that. Canva for beginners. Probably should make this smaller as well. Let me rotate the circle some more. I liked it how it was before, right? So there we are. What do you guys think? Should I move her up? Move the Canva for beginners up. What do you guys think? I like this right here, but I really want it like up here in this empty space. What do you guys think? I'm gonna keep it in the empty space here. So I'm gonna move this up some more and then like make this occupy the empty space and then make it bigger. Probably move the lady down and over some more, right? What do you guys think? And then let me move this shape like right here. Yeah, that's looking much better. At least everything is now occupying its own space. The learn share photo is fine right there, is it? Let me move it up to about there. Yeah, right there is cool. Now what I can do is I can animate all the elements, right? Maybe I don't want the 4 beginners, maybe that's too much. What do you guys think? But I really like how it's looking so far. And remember, the cool thing about Canva is as you're editing, as you're designing, every change that you make is being saved, right? So I like this as is. So what I'm going to be doing now is animating the elements individually, right? So what I'm going to be doing is, let me just click on the lady, then I'm just going to go ahead and click animate, and this is where all the magic happens, right? So what I'm going to be doing next is finding an effect that I like, and let's just have her fade on screen. We can also do pan, right? So let's just have her fade on screen like that, and then I want her to animate only on enter. I don't want her to exit or fade out again after she fades onto the screen, right? So that's what's going to happen right here. And then if we go to play down here at the bottom and press play, let's see what happens. Oops, let's go back to the beginning. See, she fades on screen, right? Now we can go ahead and edit some of these words. Let me just ungroup this because we had grouped them in our last tutorial. Be sure to check that out in the links in the video description. And let's go ahead to animate, right? And let's do pan. Let's do pan, but let's also do it on enter, and let's do it from the right side to the left, right? So this is what will be happening. And then for the word for beginners, let's make that like, let's animate it and let's also make it rise, right? We can let it rise, or we can do it from the bottom where it just drops down, but let's do rise. What do you guys think? Let me change it. Let me undo that. Let me see what I want. I can have it right on, I can have it expand, breathe, you know, but what I probably want is I want it to drift in. So drift looks good, or the baseline looks good as well. That looks good, but I like the drift. I like the drift. But let's do baseline. Let's see what baseline looks like. If I were to go over here and edit the direction, it will look like it's coming out of the Canva. See that? See that? Yeah, let me just slow it down a bit. You have a lot of controls here in your animations, especially with the speed. Now that's looking good. Let's go to the @learn share photo. Let's animate that, and let's do something simple like a fade, or no, let's have it, yeah, like right onto the screen, or wipe onto the screen, right? Now that looks good. Let's press play and see what we got. I'm moving back to the beginning. See that? That is looking pretty cool, right? Let's press play again. See that? But I want the lady to come on screen much quicker than that. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's select the lady, go back to her animation. Let's decrease the speed. Should I decrease the speed? Let me try another effect. Let me try drift. Yeah, I like the drift. So she'll just be moving like for the entirety of the animation for the entire 5 seconds, right? And that's fine with me. Let me go back to the beginning of my timeline and press play. Yeah, that looks cool. Should I have these 2 shapes fade onto the screen? The blue and the purple. Let me animate them and see what we got. I just want it to like fade in. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We have a host of options here, but I like the tectonic, but let me just do a drift and let me have it come in the opposite direction as the lady. See that? That is pretty cool. Let me find the other one here. Oops. Let me move this to the back by hitting Control and the left square bracket, right? And this one, let's add drift as well. Let's have it from the right, should we? Or maybe up? Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like that. All right, let's go ahead, go back to the beginning of our timeline and press play. That is pretty cool. What do you guys think? Maybe I should slow down the learn share photo, the social handle, URL, let's slow that down. And then, yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. Wait, Where is this drifting to? Let me see. What direction is that drifting to? Oh, I think I know what's happening. The lady should be right there, right? And then let's make this a little bit bigger because we have some more space. And yeah, I like that. Let's go back to the beginning, press play. Yes, movement all around. But I should probably, so it should start right here. Let's go back to the beginning. Oh, I see what's happening. This should be down. Yeah, this should be down. Let's see what we got here. Let's go back to the beginning and press play. Yeah, that looks much better. And then this blue one now should stop right there. All right, let's go back, press play. Yeah, it's just moving as it sees fit. That's perfectly fine as long as I can still see it. All right, let's press play again. I just want to make sure that when it's done moving, I can still see it, right? That is pretty cool. Let's have her, let's just adjust the drift here. Let's just slow her down a bit. All right, let's press play. See how far she's drifting. That is pretty cool. I really like that. Now, all I have to do next is I can just go up top to share, or if I wanted, I can just press play up here and see what it looks like, or finished product, and this is looking pretty cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and click share, and then I'm just going to save it as an MP4 video, and then I'm just going to hit download, and it will get saved on my computer, and then I can share it to Instagram as a reel. And remember earlier when I said I had already designed this from a previous tutorial? If you want to see that in-depth design process, go ahead and click right at the screen to check that out right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is CJam, and I will see you guys in the next video.